Hello, I'm Anthony Hudson. Now it's time for Saturday afternoon football. Gary Lyon is with me today. Welcome, Gaz.
What a game we've got today, Hutto. There really has been a big build-up for this clash.
For today's match, we have St Kilda and Carlton. Carlton looking ready as they enter the ground. The cheer squad's hard work is paying off. The banners are looking great.
Today's game will be decided by the Carlton defence. If they can create intercept plays and stop the scoring, they'll win this game.
St Kilda burst onto the ground and boy do they look ready. The fans should be in store for a big game today.
Of course, Hutto.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how they play today.
Good call, Hutto.
The captains make their way to the centre circle for the coin toss. Carlton winning the toss. Both these teams coming off good wins last week. The opening siren is moments away and you can feel the excitement building. And here we go. It's the Saints taking on Carlton. He gains possession. Finds the loose ball. Gets a handball away. Fisher collects the loose ball. He lays off the pass. Steele scoops it up. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's some great skills on display right now. A great match.
Howard marks. Goes by foot. Easily takes the mark. McKay keeps it moving. Sinclair couldn't stick the tackle. Sinclair throws the ball away. He spears the ball. McNasty runs after the ball. Savage just he doesn't want to let his teammates down with this shot at goal. 45 metres out. The mark has been taken. Going for goal number one. Carlton supporters delighted by that effort. Marks back, enjoying. Umpire ready to resume play. Marshall won the tap. Controlled well off the bounce. Offhands from Carlisle. Gets the loose ball. There'll be a ball up close to goal. McKay palmed it down. Silvani grabbed it clean. Goes by hand to McGovern. Carlton by 7. Carlisle to bring it back into play. Plays on from the kick in. A low stabbing kick. They can create from this. A solid mark from McKay. Chance to put one through for his side. Drives the kick hard. McNasty marks in a bit of space. He likes his chances from here. The kick towards goal. The kick goes out on the full from McNasty. Clark tucks it into the pocket. Ends up marking uncontested. Got hands to it. King hunting with authority.
A great defensive effort.
Jones found some space and marked. Open opportunity for Hill. He gives it a ride. The drop punt goes straight between the big sticks. Gets his... We're back in motion. Hammers it. McNasty with a clean collect. Jones gathers it now. Ball picked up. The loose ball picked up. Penetrating handball. Curnow going for number one. A long way from home. And it goes a long way. What a goal. Congratulated by his teammates. Carlton by 7 points.
That goal will be a real confidence boost. You can see he's up and about now. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
We resume hostilities. Curnow gets onto the ball. Knew where his teammates were. Marchbank gets on the end of that handball. Sinclair there to mop up. The ball finds battle. He's a long way from home, but he might have the wheels. Decides to go. Sinks the slipper into it. Mops up the loose ball. Butler steers it towards goals. Centre bounce. Punches it clear. Wins possession. King picks it up. And we'll get a ball up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Found space for an easy mark. Can't take the mark. Walsh was taken high in the tackle. Goes with the kick. McNasty gets on the end of this. Plays on quickly. Looks up with the kick. The boundary line wins. Curnow now heading to the bench for a break. Umpire tosses it in. Slapped away. Wilkie with a penetrating handball. Doing well was Hill. Finding the loose ball was Doherty. Umpire is going to ping him here. Marshall creates all sorts of problems. A spearing kick. Clark wins the foot race. Picks up the loose ball. Kennedy able to release the kick. Webster going to be penalised here. McNasty gets right in his face.
Great tackling technique.
McNasty unloads one towards goal. It's a huge kick, and it goes all the way. He's excited about that one. Carlton by 7 points. Back in the middle. Marshall thumped it clear. Gets a quick kick away. Great mark under pressure. Doesn't waste any time. Good mark, and looks to send it back. He has the ball. McNasty rushes with the kick. The ball ends up going to ground. Setterfield going for number one. Carlo leading the race to the loose ball. Taken well at ground level by Cripps. The ball spills to Marshall. Uses it by foot. Ross gets the loose ball. What can you tell us, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Gathers it now. Lobs the handball. Squeezes out a handball. Ends up with Butler. Sinclair has resources out wide. Membry uses it by foot. Takes an uncontested mark. That's a well-executed kick for a goal.
He's enjoying everything.
He acknowledges the crowd. The Saints close the gap to 1. We're back in the middle to resume play. Marshall slaps it away. Gets it out of congestion. A good mark under the circumstances. 40 metres from home. Coming, lining up now on a 45-degree angle. Ball spills. Dug out the loose ball. Jones kicks hurriedly. Marks that ball uncontested. Kick by Marsh. Marks in a bit of space. Stabs at the kick. Hanbury wins the marking contest. Gets a touch to the ball. Wins the race to the ball. Moves it by foot. Hacking it out of there. Curnow missed an opportunity to mark. Hurried kick. Simply outplayed his opponent. Walsh kicks it. Marking in space was McNasty. Uses it now. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. And the umpire will throw it in. Ball tossed back in. One down. Opportunity for Fisher. Kept alive under pressure. Eventually the ball goes over the line. Ball over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Tap down. This is centre field. Scoops up the ball. King hacking it out of there. Doherty can create on the turnover. Takes on the space. Keeps it moving. Ross goes to the man on the run. He pumps through the goal. That will settle his nerves. Gets his first on the board. He's enjoying that goal. The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Ball gets cut off. McNasty gets the ball. Intercepts the ball well. Carlo moves it now. Webster controlling the airwaves on this occasion. He drives it. Jones wins the ball in the air. Puts it on the boot. Takes a simple grab. Billings takes it strongly. Got boot to ball. Takes the mark all by himself. Move it on. Marshall going for number one.
That's a really poor finish there. Have to find a way to do better.
St Kilda lead by 6. Considering the options on the kick-in, decides to play on. Wiedering with a low spearing kick. Plowman not wasting time. Elects to play on. Webster doesn't take the mark. Fisher couldn't complete the tackle. Plenty to analyse from the first quarter, Gaz.
St Kilda should be happy with their lead, Hutto. They came out focused and committed to a very good game plan.
McNasty on top of the ranking points.
The opposition need to get a hold of him.
We're ready for second quarter action. We're back in the middle now. Marshall hurls it away. Collected the ball well. Picked up under pressure, and the ball ends up over the line. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really entertaining game of football.
Marshall with the hit. Under pressure and keeps it alive. Couldn't go on with it, and the ball goes out. We'll get a throw in here. Ball back into play. Thumped by Marshall. Cripps controlled it well off the bounce. Steele dug out the loose ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Looks to move it by foot. A race for the loose ball. Manages to get a hand to it. The loose ball scooped up. Marchbank releases by hand. Collects the loose ball. Sends it clear of the contest. He couldn't hang on. Fails to fend off the tackler.
Great tackle.
Cliff, here's the chance for McKay. 25 metres out. About to take the kick. Slight angle.
Leave it on.
This to make it all square. He loved that one. We're all tied up now.
This is how they can score big, Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis.
About to resume hostilities. Thrashes it. Ross onto the ball. Good grab there for Billings. 50 metres out. He decides to go for home. Magnificent leap and mark. Giving it off was Wiedering. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. Curnow thrashes it. Picked up now. Collected by McNasty. Elects to kick. Savage gains possession. He gets another possession. Spills the mark. Chose to kick it. The mark is taken by Kennedy. Gets the handball away. He goes for broke. McNasty doesn't even come close. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. Webster works the ball up the ground. Hands that ball to the opposition. Good mark there. Got the hands free. He's got the footy in his hands. Gets some distance on the kick. Nice work from centre field. Takes a few deep breaths before this important kick. It's somehow pitched over the line, and it's a goal. They get around him after that effort. Carlton with only a goal lead.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. He did really well there and gets the reward.
About to resume play. Winning it was Marshall. Has it now. Curnow just threw it. Hill searches for a teammate downfield. Sweeping handball. The ball rolls over the boundary line. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
He heads for home. That was sweet. They put through another. He's got a couple now. Starting to get into this game. McKay, love kicking that one.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. Carlton are behind in the clearances, but are set up well enough defensively that hasn't made a big impact.
The game is back underway. Curnow got a fist to it. McGovern picks up the loose ball. They can link up now. Seen plenty of it. Goes by hand. McKay receives the ball. He might kick a goal.
They would have loved to capitalise on that opportunity.
Carlton doing well at the moment. Searching for a teammate. Plays on. Puts boot to ball. It's a foot race to get this one. The ball mopped up. Savage lobs the handball. Decides to kick. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Drops the ball. The ball mopped up. Fisher drives it out of the pack. Great control there. Outruns the tackler. Strong with the body and wins the mark. With a driving kick. Loney works onto that ball. Slams it on the boot. Over the top of the pack. 35 metres out. They can't afford to be wasting these shots at goal from the corridor. A chance to put a second goal on the board. He celebrates. Back with another centre bounce. Thumps it clear. Ross keeps coming. Fought hard to get a handball away. Finds the loose ball. Picks it up. Things not looking good for King. It's difficult to see him coming back on after that. Moves the ball by foot. Fisher takes it well. Goes with the kick. Ends up turning this ball over. Savage has resources out wide. Pushing it back. The advantage is paid. Gets into some space to mark this.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
McKay puts it on the boot. Nobody can hold on here. Cumming pulls the trigger. A time to celebrate. He puts through his first goal. His teammates rush over. The lead is now 13. Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it. Thumped clear. Fighting hard was Walsh. Quickly onto the boot. Gathered by Clark.
Thank you, Ivan.
Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Clark gets the handball away. Is in his possession. They can create from this. Billings takes it well. Lucky to be on the receiving end of that. Walsh shows with the kick. A chance to gather the ball. Goes for territory. Petreski-Seaton presents and takes the mark. An easy grab for McNasty. Decides to keep going. Moves the ball by foot. Wins the race to the ball. Got the hands free. Intervening brilliantly was Ross. Dunstan kicks out of the congestion. Billings winning plenty of the ball.
Yes, Hutto, he's a class act. Beautiful tackle, Hutto.
Silvani drops the mark. Goes for the goals. Kept his head and kicked the goal.
Of course, Hutto.
That's his first. They increase their lead. Can't take possession.
That's a really good team goal. Some great ball movement there. You just knew they were going to score.
Back in the middle now. Curnow won the hit out. Nunes did well not to fumble. Intercepted by Marsh. Marsh won himself. Puts it on the boot. Webster used the body to take that mark. Uses it now. Curnow looks to get onto the football. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Cumming drives the kick. Marks now and can send it back.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark.
Carlton, free kick against McNasty. Goal scoring opportunity for Savage. It has to be a big kick to get it from there. Butler has a chance to put a second goal on the board. Wiedering. Players move as they look to provide an option. Got boot to ball. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Keeps it alive under some pressure. The umpire calls for it. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm loving what this game is giving us right now.
Curnow releases the ball. McNasty handballs to no one in particular. Slams it onto the boot. Slick with the hands. Savage having a big game.
You're right, Hutto. He's an absolute ball magnet.
Takes the mark. He drives it. Finding the ball with ease. Billings, hurried kick. Drops the mark. Jones collects it. Marchbank gives away a free-for in the back. Moved on by Dunstan. Ball hits the deck. Gets the loose ball. Jones finding plenty of it. A clean pickup. Rushes with the kick. Whoa! What a mark! Webster with a chance to line up for goal. Punches the kick. An intriguing first half as it stands. Carlton 50, play St Kilda. What do the stats tell us, Gaz?
St Kilda are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Thanks, Gary. Well, that's the opening half complete. Don't go anywhere, as the third term is coming up right after this.
Come on.
begin proceedings in the second half. Back with another centre bounce. Marshall thumps it clear. McNasty found time to get it on the boot. Nunes picks up the loose ball. Movement by hand. Kicks hurriedly. Managed to get a hand to that one.
Carlton have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Keeps it alive. Unfortunately not for long as the ball goes out. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Marshall with a big fist on it. Clark moves it by hand. A good job keeping it in play there. Couldn't complete the play. Looks like we'll have a throw-in. Thrown in now. Swats it. Carlo comes away with the ball. McKay goes for goal. Just sneaks in from behind. Carlton by 20 points. Weighing up the options now. Plays onto himself. Keeps the kick low. The ball rolls across the line. Toss back into play. Punched away.
Let him up, well.
Clears the contest. Kicks in heavy traffic. He wins the ball in the air. Uses it by foot. A chance to reload the attack now. Elects to kick. Nice mark under pressure. Fisher with a spearing kick. Great mark. 50 metres from home. Lining up on a bit of an angle here is McNasty. Going for goal number 3. On its way. It's a behind.
Carlton have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions, and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
Hill handballs out in front. Carlo on the ground. Gaz, can you tell us what you saw?
He's coming from the ground now, Hutto, but it didn't look great.
Goes through from behind. Wilkie to kick it in. Webster, short by hand. Intercepted. He has to hold on to those. McKay needs to lift.
That's right, Hutto.
Curnow throws the ball away. Sweeping handball from Ross. Clark will be the recipient of the free. Wants to keep it moving. Just gets it onto the boot. He gives chase to the footy. Gives the old don't argue. Gets it away. He gets his hands on the footy. Linking by hand. A mark by Silvani. Almost delivers, but not quite.
Carlton are costing themselves with turnover today. They need to find a way to control the play better and stop turning it over.
Clark elects to kick. Butler takes a strong mark. Puts boot to ball. Marshall hangs onto that one. Looks up with the kick. Takes a strong mark. Sinks the slipper into it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
You're right, Hutto. He's gone missing lately.
What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark at the moment.
McNasty kicks it out, and the ball will be coming back. Marsh drives a low kick. Setterfield collects it. Just put it on the boot. A disappointing kick. Carlton fleet. Jones ready to bring it back into play. Decides to kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Goes short by hand. McNasty already has 2 goals. This for a third. 10 metres out.
Move it on.
He bangs it through. Celebrating hard. That's 3 in a row for Carlton. The margin is 30. One it down. Hacking it out of there. Savage collects the loose ball. Spears the ball. Hanbury takes the mark. Keeps it moving. Kicks it long. He gets above the crowd. The kick from Steele. The contest, no match for him.
That's true, Hutto. Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Chose to kick it. Hanbury marks uncontested. He needs to convert if they to have any chance from here. Slams it on the boot. A strong mark in the pack from Kennedy with a driving kick. McNasty takes the mark, uncontested. Scoops it up. Chips it towards half forward. Cripps gets in a good position. The ball ends up with Kennedy. Heads it inside 50. They chase after the loose ball. Picked up by Jones. Mops up the loose ball. Looks okay off the boot. McNasty with a poor kick out of play. Savage kicks it. Couldn't snaffle it. Finding the loose ball was coming. Handballs. The ball in the hands of centre field. Back in the middle. Has the rucks go at it. Guides it down. With the ball now. McGovern read it best. Releases by hand. Kick on the way. Carlton, by 37, deciding where to go with the kick in. Jones plays it to himself. Kicks it out of the back half. Couldn't quite with the mark. Just landed in his back. Curnow looks to build some momentum with this kick. 65 metres out. Now with a low spearing kick. Gets into a good position to take that. McNasty, a long way out. He slams it towards goal. Just a moment. The margin is 38.
Carlton have been poor with their ball use. They've turned it over on too many occasions and it's allowing the opposition chances to score.
What a huge kick. Does well to cut off the kick. Wants to play on. Nice hands. 25 metres out. Coming with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. Back in the middle now. Taps it down. He's got the football now. Looks to move it by foot. Kennedy with the mark. Almost cut it off. Well collected on the bounce. Just gets it onto the boot. Stands tall and marks. Battle to get the free kick. So what can St Kilda do with this opportunity in front of goal? 25 metres out. This shot should be elementary from here. And it's 50. Too close to the protected zone. Battle should have no trouble from here. Listen to the fans celebrate as he drives that through.
No doubt about it.
Pretty happy with that one. We resume hostilities. Wins the ruck duel. Here's Ross. Ross just threw it. Kick by Walsh. Picks up the loose ball. Landed in his back on this occasion. Curnow looks to convert this opportunity. 50 metres from home. Should be relatively straightforward from here. 40 metres from home. McNasty takes aim. It's going to be close. He's excited about that one.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the...
The game is back underway. Punched away, takes possession. A big contested grab.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Goal! That will settle his nerves. About to resume hostilities. Punches are clear. Is in his possession. Manufactures the handball. Picked off the deck. Getting in the way was Webster. Couldn't get the hand pass. Walsh uses it by foot. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Brilliant chase.
Jones quickly onto the boot. At the end of 3 quarters, the Carlton 82, St Kilda 44.
The Blues will be looking to not only hold their lead, but they want to put this beyond doubt early and run away with a big win.
Here's Gaz to break down the stats.
St Kilda are at least kicking accurately at goal. While it might not be enough to see them in front, it could keep them in this one.
Cheers, Gaz. Let's see what this last quarter throws up.
They have to go quickly to have any chance from here.
Won the hit out with the ball now. Steele applies the pressure and wins a free. Didn't get away from the tackle.
Great tackling there, Hutto.
It's a turnover. Dug out the loose ball. Drives the kick hard. Strong mark in the contest. Petreski-Seaton goes with the kick. Picking it up was Loney. Links with hands. Dug it out. Takes off now. King can bring the fans alive with this kick. But about to resume play. Marshall got in the better position. Sinclair with clean hands for a difficult bouncing ball. The mark is taken by Battle. A chance here to convert for St Kilda. 45 metres out, an ideal position to be kicking from. He takes aim. You could see that happening right after it left his boot. A goal there could have got Wiedering looking for options now. Plays onto himself. Does well to cut off the kick. Avoids the pressure. A chance to put one through here for St Kilda. This will have to be his very best kick to score from this far. Ross with the opportunity at goal. 45-degree angle. McNasty does well to mark. Releases the handball. Narrowly avoids the tackle. He kicks that goal with purpose.
He's up.
Centre bounce. Thumps it clear. Hill made the tricky bounce look easy. Hill will be the recipient of the free. Moves it by foot. It's marked by Savage.
Oh boy.
Goes both foot. Marks all alone. Uses it now. Good body work to win the mark.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
What a brilliant tackle. Hanbury
7-7-7-7-7-7-7-7-7-7.
He drives it. Marked by Hill.
Hi Blacktooth.
Chose to kick it. Takes that one strongly.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark.
Hi you, who's you? I'm me, who's who. Hi mate, I was just winning an auction on eBay, emoji thumbs up. Shelterin.
He flicks it over. Doherty has the ball. Hits the target by hand. McKay with the ball. Turned it over. Ball collected. Marsh dominating this game.
Did you win it?
Always be in the contest, Hutto.
The loose ball picked up.
Been a minute since Toof's been here. Yeah, it has. Emoji thumbs up. I win a Sega Mega Drive for 6-7. Oh hell yeah. Good deal. Been selling on eBay, been fun.
Just releases the handball. Marsh slams it onto the boot. There'll be a ball up, close to goal. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
With quick hands. Has a runner alongside him. Dug out by Tilvani. And the mark will be paid. McNasty can link up through hands. He spears the ball. Good mark.
I got tons of VHS tapes to sell on eBay.
Just kicks it long. A race for the loose ball. Cumming dug out the loose ball. The kick connects with the post. Carlton starting to exert some dominance now. They lead 83 to 57. Steady hands there as he holds that one.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside.
Horror would sell
To
well.
bring it in. Plays on. Decides to kick. Hanbury takes the mark. Elects to kick. Cumming gets in the way. An impressive performance so far. This for a fourth goal. He celebrates hard after that. Carlton building this. Umpire ready to resume play. Marshall thumps it forward. McNasty gets a quick kick away. A chance to reload the attack now.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Marchbank dishes it off. McNasty gets on the end of this. Gives away a free for in the back. Plowman runs after this one.
Thank you.
The umpire calls for a stoppage. Tap came from Marshall. Now we'll get a ball up. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to...
Use the hands and gives away the free. Got boot to ball. Collected by Wilkie. Had plenty of them. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. Marsh shot under it. Gets a quick kick away. Looks like the ball will be coming back. Dishes it off. Has it now. McNasty continues to find the footy. Couldn't take it. Clark gathers it now. Moves it by foot. Couldn't complete the mark. Steele gives the don't argue. Off hands. Just landed in his back. Uses putting this one through. Would Gibson Kilda. Plenty of confidence. The distance might be just beyond him. Dunstan grabs that one. Massive kick here. They need to convert this opportunity. Spent that one before he earned it. Looking to bring it back into play. Wiedering decides to go to himself. A great mark taken there. Puts boot to ball. Has to do better than that in the mark contest. McGovern tries to gain some territory. McNasty has it.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
A long driving kick. Carefully rushes it across the line. Unsure of their next move. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's having a real quiet match, Hutto.
Clark moves it now. Good mark on the run. He goes it alone. Kicks long for goal and misses. Not many play it. Looking for options now. Decides to play on. Pokes it short in the back pocket. Ball off hands. Ross failing to get near it, Gaz.
He needs to fight.
Sees it over the boundary line. We'll get the ball tossed back into play. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game's going right now.
Intercepts the ball well. With a driving kick. McGovern just landed in his back. Howard puts it on the boot. Steele takes a strong mark. Handballs. Clark on the ball. Curnow drives the kick. That's a big goal. What an effort. We're back in the middle to resume play. Curnow guides it down. Bounce works for McNasty. Carlo marks it.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton, forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
The ball spills from the tackle. Brings it out of the pack. Missed the target. Wants to keep it moving. Webster with the intercept. A chance for King. Just put it on the boot. Great mark in the pack. Sinclair winds up and goes long. Ross wins the ball in the air. Needs a big kick if he's going to put this through. A desperately needed goal here. Ends up turning this ball over.
Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game.
Carlo landed in his back on this occasion. Marked by Doherty. Puts it on the boot. Finds a target. .45 metres out. Through for a point. Not the most exciting match, but the fans of the winning side will feel pretty good right about now. Your final word on today's game, Gaz?
I think they're going to have to take a look at themselves after this performance. They just weren't quite good enough today, and it shows in the scoreline.
Final scores at 98 to 59. On behalf of Gary Lyon, thank you for joining us. We'll see you again soon. Welcome, Anthony Hudson with you. It's time for Sunday afternoon football. Fair crowd in to watch this game today. I'm paired in the box here today with Gary Lyon. Welcome, Gaz.
G'day, Hutto. It's fantastic to be here today.
Today's match, Carlton and Sydney. Full confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners look great as the players get set to run through them.
It's a big day for Sydney forwards. If they can get on top of the Carlton defence, they'll go a long way to winning the game.
confidence, they're looking sharp, and the crowd are appreciating it. The banners are ready for the players. The captains of both sides make their way to the middle for the coin toss. Carlton wins the toss. Round 15. These lineups look... And here we go. It's Carlton taking on Sydney. Just gave it away. Cripps clinks up with a chance to run. He takes the mark. Wiedering clears the danger for now. McNasty gets on the end of this. Puts the foot down. Able to release the kick. And now Clark, he gets his hands on the footy. McNasty puts on the tackle and is rewarded. Tackle, knocks the ball loose, looks up with a kick. Doesn't take the mark. The loose ball scooped up. A bit too hard with a push. Kennedy urged on by the crowd. Prepares to kick. 35 metres out. Uses it by foot. Pushes off the tackler. Moved on by Brand. Finds himself in space and marks. Spent that one before he earned it. Quick handball. They take the advantage. Has a man running for him. With the ball is Blakey. Naismith going for number one. No issues with that drop man. Gets some reward for his efforts. Sydney get the opening goal.
That's a really good team goal.
We're back in motion. Tap down. He wins possession. Quick handball. Gets the ball out of heavy traffic. Channels a long kick. And the ball rolls over the boundary. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
This is a great game, Hutto, and we can just sit back and enjoy it.
Handball's under pressure. He can take off after that handball. McNasty uses his pace. Still finding a way through. Out on the full. Goes by foot. Lloyd with an easy mark. McNasty made a meal of that one. McKay earns a free kick. Going for distance with the kick. Terrific mark there. Moves it quickly with quick hands. Cleanly picked up. Rushes with the kick. Decides to keep it alive. Found a way to keep it alive. Sinks the slipper into it. Can't take possession. McNasty wins the foot race. The ball spills to Gavin. Slams it on the boot. Lloyd gives away a free for in the back. Opportunity now for Kennedy. Punches the kick. Drops the mark. Brand down. Clark coming on. McCartan won it down. Gets on the end of this. Just releases the ball. Handballs to a teammate on the run. Well picked up. Handballs out into space. Won it down. Gathered by Heaney. McNasty couldn't dispose of it properly. Unable to create the space.
Outstanding pressure.
A good mark under the circumstances. Malikan, one out in the square. Heaney marks it. Goes with the kick. Marks now and can send it back. Keeps going. Looks to move it by foot. Penetrating handball. Carlton happy about that one. That's his first. Congratulated by his teammates. Carlton slot their first goal.
They're looking more dangerous inside 50 now. Great reward for effort. This is how they can score, Big Hutto. If they can do that on a consistent basis, it's massive.
The umpire set the bounce to restart the game. Up for grabs from Heaney. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'm liking what I'm seeing at the moment, Hutto. A great game of footy.
Takes a nice mark. Dishes it off. Dishes it off to a player on the run. Well collected. Just gets a hand in. Sweeping handball. Tapley manages to get it onto the boot. Clears the congestion. Great mark under pressure. A spearing kick from Naismith. Turned it over. Hands that ball to the opposition. Can he put it through? Waste that opportunity. Players move as they look to provide an option. Moves the ball by foot. Great grab. Goes by foot. Finds this one all by himself. Lobs the handball. Evans gives it off. And now they go. The ball finds itself to the boundary. Ball over the boundary line. Toss back into play. One down. Takes possession. Curnow manufactures a handball. Good opportunity for Carlton to put a goal through here. Might be too far out to score. Setterfield's using to play on. McCartan had it, lost it. Well taken at ground level. Gets the handball away. Missed the target. There'll be a ball up close to goal. McCartan just slaps it down. And he's missed. Teammates break for him. He gives chase to the footy. The ball bubbling around. Releases by hand. Heaney finds possession. Racking up possessions now. Reed just through it. Marchbank elects to kick. It's marked by Mark. Uses it now. McNasty found some space and marked. Metres out. McNasty going for number one. Sends it home. His teammates rush over. Carlton have kicked the last 2 goals. Now they lead by 6.
It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal. He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot.
Back in the middle now. Guides it down. He's got the footy in his hands. Kicks hurriedly. The umpire will ball it up. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
This is a classic game we're seeing right now.
Doing well with the mark. Decides to kick. A strong pack mark. Gets it away. McNasty is streaming past and gets the footy. The kick goes out on the full from McNasty. Goes the long option. Jenkins marks. Puts it on the boot. Clark got under it. Clark sends one up towards the wing. Walsh just put it on the boot. McNasty with the mark. This will certainly test him from this distance. He drives it towards goal. Looks okay off the boot. Ready to bring it back into play. Malikan gets in a good position. Moves the ball out of defence. Does well to keep it in play. Unfortunately, not for long, as the ball back into play. Taps it down. Uses the bump quickly onto the boot. Does well to cut off the kick. The kick from Walsh. A chance to gather the ball. He flicks it over. The handball hits the target. Receives the handball and takes off. Tapley moves it by hand, and now they're away. Petreski's seat slams it on the boot. McNasty hangs onto that one. With a driving kick, intercepts the ball well. Cuts the kick inboard. They chase after the loose ball. Not happy with that kick as it goes out on the full. Works the ball out of the 50. Finds a bit of room to mark. Got boot to ball. Good mark by Lloyd. Chose to kick it. The contest, no match. The siren sounds, and that's the end of the opening term. The score's Carlton 14 to the Swans 7.
Carlton started well. Now it's time for them to do it for 4 quarters.
Let's see what the stats have to show.
Sydney have turned it over too often today. They aren't coping with the pressure. They should try and slow it down and control the ball for a moment.
Thanks. Ready to go for the second turn. We're back in motion. Naismith just swats it away. Walsh clean from the half volley. At full stride, receives the handball. Kick by Heaney. Marks now and can send it back. Uses it across half back. The ball finds Fisher. Uses it across half back. Doherty dug it out. Ran hard to take that mark. McNasty decides to play on. Listen to the lining up for goal. Big kick required from this distance. It's a foot race to get this one. Keeps it moving. Taken by Dawson. The boundary line wins this race. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'm really enjoying this one, Hutto.
Thrashes it. Doing well was Reed. The ball is turned over. Hurried kick. Simply outplayed his opponent. Kennedy uses it by foot. Easily takes the mark. Ball hits the deck. Collects the loose ball. Slams it onto the boot. Gathers it now. Petreski seated. Can't hold on to the tackle. Hacks it out of there. Taylor over the top. Taylor has resources out wide. Turns on the gas. It's only behind. Weedering with the kicking duties. Plays on from the kick-in. Clearing kick out of the defensive 50. Winning the ball in the air was McNasty. Gets it away.
New Goldie in chat free. Emoji red hard.
Looks up with the kick. Finds a target.
New Goldie in chat free.
To make the most of this Sydney reduced the margin. Wiedering assessing the options. Takes an uncontested mark. Anderson tucks it into the pocket. Doherty with an easy mark. Moves the ball by foot. Plowman leaps over the top. He has the ball. Slams it under the boot. Curnow was taken high in the tackle. A low stabbing kick. Good body work to win the mark. Uses it by foot. Just put it on the boot. The mark is taken by McKay. Silvani couldn't snaffle it. Scoops up the ball. I haven't seen it for a while, Gaz.
Well, it hasn't had the impact we were expecting.
Manufactures the handball. McGovern loves that goal. 11 points the difference. Umpire ready to resume play. Naismith with the punch. Gets a quick kick away. Steady hands there as he holds that one. Goes with the kick. Mops up the loose ball.
Great attack on the ball carrier.
Getting pushed out of the way was McGovern. Got the hands free. He can take off after that handball. Moves it by foot. Takes it well. Looks to move it by foot. Plowman determined to reach the ball. Dawson gets the loose ball. Looks like the ball will be coming back.
Carlton are allowing too many marks inside the opposition forward 50. If they continue to get beaten in this area, they'll find it difficult to keep the lead.
Plowman slick with the hands. Coughed up like McKay. Just putting... Puts boot to ball. He takes the mark. Clark puts it on the boot. A chance to gather the ball. Fisher just gets it onto the boot. Finds this and marks well. Silvani with the opportunity in front of goal. Sometimes you just sit back and enjoy the show. McNasty gets number 2. Smiles all round. The margin is 17. Back in the middle to resume play. Big thump from Naismith. Gives it, don't argue. Heaney has a teammate on the move. At full stride, receives the handball. Takes the mark. Hayward with a chance, if he can keep his cool. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Just hits the post and a minor score. Sid Wiedering with the responsibility of kicking it in. Works it from the back half. Takes that one strongly. He drives it. Keeps it alive under some pressure. Finds the loose ball. Goes by hand. He's got the football now.
Fantastic tackle.
Naismith there to mop up. Elects to kick. Marked by Gibbons. Fans crossing their fingers, hoping he can put this one through the big sticks, and the mark will be paid. Releases the handball. He gains possession. That's touched and just to behind. Ready to bring it back into play. Plays onto himself. Sinks the slipper into it. Over the top of the pack. Heaney sends one up towards the wing. Collects the loose ball. Picks up the loose ball. He lays off the pass. Puts on a big hit. Kicks hurriedly. Nice mark under pressure. Curnow pops to play on. Landed in his back on this occasion. Moved on by Brand. A lot of possessions for him. Martin will be the recipient of the free. This is kickable by his standards. Normally a good shot on goal. 40 metres from home. McNasty takes the mark. 40 metres out. He takes the shot on its way. McNasty puts it out on the full. Looks to move it by foot. Found space for an easy mark. Hacks it forward. Picked up under pressure. Decides to keep it alive. Just looks up with the kick. Taking a nice grab. Works it across the ground. Good mark there. Puts boot to ball. Stuck the mitts out there and held on to it. Taylor earns a free. Normally a pretty good kick. Let's see what he can do here. He goes it alone. He makes that kick count. Full price. The umpire set to bounce to restart the game. Fisher steals possession. Is in his possession. Kennedy spills it. That's holding the ball. Loses control. Lloyd elects to kick. Marks that ball uncontested. Mills moves it now. Heaney marks in a bit of space. Now with a low spearing kick. Takes a simple grab. The kick from Taylor. The mark has been taken. Just gets it onto the boot. Haywood will be upset with that. Found a way to keep it alive. Ball up close to the boundary. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
It's a really good contest out there right now, and it's great to watch.
Fisher earns a free kick. Moves the ball by foot. Reed sticks the tackle.
Constant pressure and rewarded. Carlton have the lead, but they're allowing plenty of opposition marks inside 50. They need to fix up that aspect of their game.
Sees it out of play. Umpire calls for a throw-in. Clears the contest. Martin throws the ball. With a driving kick. Marchbank uses the body well. Moves it by foot. Doherty, the better man there. It's a long kick. Fisher takes the mark. Movement by hand. McNasty gives it to the player running past. Ball gets cut off. Well, it's half-time, Gaz. What are your thoughts at the major break? The third quarter has begun. Back with another centre bounce. Swats it. Here's Naismith. They can create from this. Continues to find the footy. Marchbank. Got boot to ball. Silvani looking to track down the footy. Slick with the hands. Hacking it out of there. Finds this and marks well. Decides to kick. Strong mark in the contest. Links with hands. McNasty on top of the ranking points.
He's the most dominant player on the ground at the moment.
Has it now. Great mark. Handballs. He has the ball. Gathered by Naismith. He just can't get out of the action. Curnow quickly onto the boot. Tough ball to handle. While someone's on the ground. Can you tell us more, Gary?
He's going to check in with the doctor, but it's hard to see him coming back on.
Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
I got a lot of Disney Ones, Anniversary and Originals.
Thumbs clear. McNasty onto the ball. A poorly executed tackle there.
Cool emoji thumbs up emoji smiling face with sunglasses.
Sinks the slipper into it. Mugabe couldn't keep his hands on it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
He's barely touched the ball lately.
The loose ball picked up. Going for goal number one. Marking in space was McKay. Well within range from here. Going for goal number one. Points the difference. Looking for options now. The ball spills to Kennedy. Finds his man. Going for goal number 1. That one rams into the post. Carlton lead by 19. Considering the options on the kick-in. The ball spills free. Receives the handball and takes off. Just couldn't get it to curve enough. Carlton by 20 points. Deciding where to go with the kick-in. Goes by foot. Got hands to it. Wins the race to the ball. What can you tell us at this stage, Gary?
I'm waiting for something to change the way this game is going right now.
The tackle deserves a free and gets it. Chose to kick it. Marks all alone. Melican hacking it out of there. Clean pickup by McKay. He just throws that ball. Conservative with the kick. The ball mopped up. Mills slams it onto the boot. And the mark will be paid.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many set shots inside 50.
Hurried kick. The mark has been taken. McNasty lines up from long range. An opportunity for a third goal. Kick on the way. McNasty getting the crowd involved. That's 2 in a row for Carlton. The lead is now 26.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. He did really well there and gets the reward. The Blues are getting themselves into the right spots at the moment, and they're cutting off these opposition kicks.
We resume hostilities. Hammers it. This is Walsh. Quickly onto the boot. He has to hold on to those. McKay runs onto the field. We'll get a stoppage. Can you tell us anything at the moment, Gaz?
This game needs a spark.
Made the tricky bounce look easy. What a goal! They are starting to stamp their dominance on this game. He acknowledges the crowd. Carlton 48, lead Sydney 16. The game is back underway. Thump clear. McKay keeps coming with the ball now. It's a turnover. And now we'll have a ball up. Thrashes it. Rowbottom has the ball.
No prior.
McCart clears the contest. He lays off the pass. Just goes bang. Penetrating handball. Brand goes back to him. He gains possession. Goes with the kick. Dawson dug out the loose ball. Rushes with the kick. Open opportunity for Reed. 30 metres out. He decides to go for home. He delivers with a drop goal. Gets his first. Puts it through. Can that goal be the start of something more? Puts it through. A time to celebrate. And don't they get around Reed? Just gave it away. Fisher is streaming past and gets the footy. It'll be a free kick for that high tackle. Good mark there. Slams it on the boot. Malika drives the kick. Well taken at ground level. McNasty just gets the kick away. And the ball bounces across the boundary line. Thrown in now. Naismith gets onto the ball. What can you tell us, Gaz?
I'd really love it if these teams took the contest to the next level.
Full speed. Thank you.
Clears the contest. Petreski-Seaton puts it into space. The loose ball scooped up.
Let him.
Kennedy coming off for a spell. Now it's a ball up. Swanson, he's got the football now. Malikat was taken high in the tackle. Opportunity once again for Sydney to put one through.
Move it on.
He takes the shot. That's the sort of goal that can get the team up and about. Look at them celebrate that effort. They're giving it all to get back into this match. Naismith clears the contest. Rowbottom goes by hand. Shuffled up by Taylor. Quickly onto the boot. Scoops it up. The ball goes to ground. Slams it onto the boot. Strong with the body and wins the mark. Movement by hand. Quick hands. And they could be away here. The ball ends up going to ground. I haven't seen it for a while, Gaz.
Maybe the coach needs to get on the phone to him and give him some instructions.
Dishes it off to a player on the run. He's enjoying that goal. Carlton beginning to apply their supremacy on the scoreboard with a lead of 54-28.
A great bit of play that resulted in that goal. That came off the back of some good work further up the ground.
About to resume hostilities. Winning it was McCartan. Melican hacks it out of there. Reed has a great set of hands. Not sure if he has the journey from here. Terrific mark there. Elected to play on. He drives it. Stuck the bits out there and held on to it. Melican right on the edge of his range.
Go.
Looking to kick goal number 2. Drop punt through the goals. Pretty happy with that one. Sydney now only trailed by 20. About to resume play. Curnow won the hit out. He wins possession, gets the handball away. Linking by hand, takes possession, uses a short handball. Going for goal number 2. Takes the chance and says, thank you very much with that goal. Cripps wouldn't be happier with that goal. The lead is now 26. McCartan just swats it away. Holding the ball, laying a strong tackle.
Showing some really good...
McCartan kicks it. An easy grab for Melican. He just throws that ball. McNasty wants to play on. Gets the loose ball. Just threw the ball. Uses it now. Well, she well to win that ball. 40 metres from home. Going for goal number 1. Dancing through for another. They stretch their lead with that effort. He loved that one. Carlton lead Sydney 66 to 34.
That goal will be a real...
Back in the middle. McCartan does well. Did well not to confuse himself. Curnow with a brilliant rundown tackle.
A great defensive effort.
Hatley handballs. He can take off after that handball. Practicing some fancy moves. Gets it away. Marchbank wins it back. He flicks it over at full stride. Receives the handball. Martin will be the recipient of the free. Elects to kick. Doing well to intercept that kick. Brand kicks it long. Well collected. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. What are your thoughts at the moment, Gaz?
I'd love for the coach to send a message out there and tell these players to take the game on.
Lloyd just landed in his back. Gibbons hit, and there's the siren to end the third quarter. The scores, Carlton 66 to the Swans 34.
Carlton walk into three-quarter time with the lead and the confidence they can win this game.
McNasty continues to dominate this contest.
He's on fire at the moment.
Last quarter action, ready to go.
Oh, they've got to take some risks now. They can't afford to waste any time.
Hammers it. He gets his hands on the footy. Petreski's seat didn't mark it. I haven't seen him for a while, Gaz.
Yeah, he's barely touched the ball on it.
Back in the middle as the Rucks go at it.
The Blues have been controlling stoppages and lead the clearances. If they can clean up their ball use after the clearance, they can give themselves a chance.
Cleanly picked up with quick hands. He's got the footy in his hands. Dawson blinks with a teammate who can run. Intercepted. McNasty wins the foot race. Didn't disguise that well enough. It's been called deliberate. Puts it on the boot. Finds himself in space and marks. The loose ball crosses the boundary. And it'll be a throw-in. Umpire tosses it in. Big thump from Naismith. A clean collect. Handball's out in front. Just gave it away. Keeps the kick low. Finds this one all by himself. Lloyd goes with the kick. Ball out of bounds on the wing. Anything standing out at the moment for you, Gaz?
There's not enough effort out there at the minute.
Turned it over. Doherty collects the loose ball. Curnow puts it on the boot. Does well to keep it in play. Eventually, the ball goes over the line. The ball is coming back into play. Punched away. Martin collects it. The ball's knocked loose. He gains possession. Clark puts it to his advantage. He has the ball. Slips the handball to Plowman. Just gets it onto the boot. Takes a simple grab. 30 metres out.
They can take the sting right out of the game here.
Going for goal number one. Drop punt straight through the middle. This one gives them a bigger lead. They get around him after that effort. Carlton 72, Lake Sydney 40. Guided down nicely by Naismith. Curnow gets the ball. Curnow just through it. Uses it by foot. Ends up turning this ball over. Lobs the handball. The handball hits the target. Just put it on the boot. And the ball trickles over the boundary. Ball tossed back in. Slapped away. Mills might have overworked himself there. Finding the ball was Curnow. Missed the target. He takes aim. Good looking kick off the boot. And it sailed through.
Yes, I know.
Celebrating hard. Carlton by 38.
It's great to watch, Hutto. Plenty of excitement. It hasn't always been clean, but they've got the goal.
Centre bounce. Naismith aims for his man on the ground. Dug out the loose ball. Going for goal number 1. Long kick there. Will it go all the way? It does. About to resume play. One down by Naismith. Rowbottom powers through the tackle. Couldn't get the hand pass away. Chose to kick it. Doherty takes the mark. Uncontested. A big contested grab.
Carlton haven't been able to set up many set shots at goal, but I'm not sure that it's the forward's fault. The ball has been coming in way too slow. You can't expect your forward to kick a winning total that way.
Wiedering flicks it over. Setterfield with quick hands. Dug it out. Brand uses it by foot. A solid mark for Dawson. Looks up with the kick. A chance to reload the attack now. Slick with the hands. Hits the target by hand. Gathers it now. Scoops up the ball. Hacking it out of there. Couldn't take it. McGovern landed in his back on this occasion. Puts boot to ball. Ends up marking uncontested. Mills goes with the kick. He wins the ball in the air. Sinks the slipper into it. The ball goes over the boundary near the 50. The umpire will throw it back in. What do you make of the game so far, Gary?
There's just not enough effort out there at the minute.
Wins possession. Doherty clinks up with a chance to run. And he stepped over the boundary line. Toss back into play. Thumps it clear. Collects the loose ball. It's a turnover. Mops up the loose ball. March back. Fends off the tackle. There'll be a ball up in the centre square. McCartan got a fist to it. Showing control was Curnow. Finds a target. Setterfield doesn't want to let his teammates down with this kick. Going for goal number 2. He sums up the situation and delivers.
No doubt about it.
Setterfield enjoying that goal. Carlton lead by 38.
He knew that was home as soon as it left the boot. That's a really good team goal.
Back in the middle, has the rucks go at it.
Carlton aren't making the most of their hit-outs. It's going straight to the opposition.
Wins the ruck duel. Trying to avoid everything out there. It's cut off by Walsh. Got the hands free. Has a runner alongside him. Pushes through with power. Couldn't get the hand pass away, so he just threw it. Carlton fans would love to see this one sail through. 50 metres from home.
Move it on!
He gives it a ride. Nurses that ball through the big sticks.
He's absolutely loving it. Why not?
This kick stretches the lead. Look at him. He really enjoyed that one.
Carlton are taking advantage of their ruckman's ability. It's giving them first use at the stoppage.
Ball up in the centre square.
It's just a bit lacklustre out there for my liking.
He's having a big game right now.
He's everywhere at the moment. Great tackling technique.
Fisher wants to keep it moving by hand. Already kicked a couple of goals. This for number 3. The game is back underway. McCartan with the hit. The bounce made it tough. He's getting a lot of the ball gas.
He's really having a big impact on this game.
Nunes throws the ball away. Decides to kick. Easily takes the mark.
Well, when you look at the shots at goal, there just hasn't been enough scoring opportunities being created. Get the ball inside 50 and give your forwards a chance to take a mark. Carlton forwards are dangerous anywhere inside 50. They just need to be given a shot.
Wiedering gathers it now. Uses it across half-back. McNasty marks uncontested. Wants to go with a driving kick. Doesn't hold on to the mark. Dug out the loose ball. He's on fire at the moment, Gaz.
He has been outstanding here, Hutto.
Finds a bit of room to mark. Goes with the kick. Takes the mark all by himself. Moves it on. Pavley just through it. A spearing kick. He takes the mark. Slams it on the boot. Gets the loose ball. McKay going for number one. It's a good race to get this one. Unsure of their next move. Plays on from the kick in. Pokes it short in the back pocket. Didn't have time to break stride to mark that. Stabs at the kick. Gets into some space to mark this. Bottom kicks it. Mills gets on the end of this. Puts it on the boot. A great mark taken there. Elects to kick. He gives chase to the footy. Ball collected. Blakey didn't dispose of it correctly and hands it over. Setterfield lays the tackle.
Great tackle.
A good job keeping it in play there. Takes the mark. 40 metres out. This shouldn't be too difficult for Cripps. Likes his chances from here. And pumps it through the big sticks.
He's enjoying every second.
Congratulations.
He did really well there.
Back in the middle. Won the hit out. Difficult ball control. Just through. Manufactures the handball. Now we've got a ball up.
Well, this game is really getting out of hand.
Carlton are making the most of their ruck dominance. It's one area of their game that's...
Umpire calls for the ball. McCartan won the duel. A clean pickup. Curnow drives the kick. Doing well to intercept that kick.
Carlton just aren't running for each other or creating space to work into. And as a result, they haven't been able to earn many sets.
The game never reached any great heights. And at end there, there's a bit of a one-sided affair. Gary, what did you think of today's game?
Just a really poor performance. They would have expected a better result given the effort we've seen them have recently.
Thank you, Gaz.
We're the only team all Carlton knows. With all the champions, they like to send up.
Final scores at 103 to 46. That's it for us. We'll see you again next time.
It's been my pleasure, Hutto, and we look forward to having everyone back soon.